Played by Barry Wallace. Cast of characters. Andrea, a professional woman in her 20s. Harlan, a male airline worker. John, a male passenger in his 20s with a lot of baggage. Man, a late passenger. Setting, the boarding gateway of a sleepy airport. Time, tonight. Lights up on Andrea, a well-dressed professional woman waiting for her plane. She carries a briefcase and a purse and is holding a phone with a photo in her hands. Harlan, a male airline worker, is at the gate's desk. Behind him is a sign on the wall that says next flights, cell 245, Dallas, Texas, 8:45 p.m. Pleasant music is playing in the background. Andrea looks at the picture for a long moment, then drops her hands with a sigh. She looks at the floor.
Attention, attention, Celestial Airlines, Flight 245 to Dallas will now commence pre-boarding at Gate 25. We are now ready to begin boarding all our Supernova class club members, Celestial Sky High Visa Card rewards holders, all passengers with special needs, oversized luggage, weasels, video cameras, and flying with small children. Please begin boarding at this time.
Nobody moves. Andrea is the only passenger waiting at the gate. Harlan stares into space. Andrea looks up for a moment, glances over at Harlan, and resumes looking at the photo. A few moments pass. Nothing moves.
Attention, attention, Celestial Airlines, Flight 245 to Dallas will now begin boarding members of its Nova Class Club members, passengers holding special TSA pre-boarding passes, those carrying poster holders, upright bases, and those with golf bags holding 7 clubs and under only. Repeat, 7 clubs and under. Please. We can now begin boarding these passengers at this time.
Harlan again stares into space. This now has Andrea's attention. John enters, carrying a backpack, a video camera, a camera case, a small animal carrier, and a set of golf clubs over his shoulder. He confers with Harlan for a moment, then sits, dejected, near Andrea.
Yeah, I just happened to busted my butt to get here early, and just because I happen to have 8 golf clubs in my bag, I have to wait until everyone else boards.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Speak for yourself. You look like you're traveling pretty light. You can get on board whenever you like.
Well, I have to wait till my zone is called. Zone 5, I think.
Well, still, they both sit staring at nothing for a moment. There is a small snarl from the animal carrier, which shakes. Andrea starts.
With what?
That!
That what?
That, whatever just snarled in your carrier. Is it a cat?
Oh, you mean Andrea. She's my weasel.
A weasel?
Yes.
You're traveling with a weasel?
Yes.
You're traveling with a weasel named Andrea?
Well, I had to leave Doria at home.
They both stare at each other as his feeble joke sinks in.
Seriously, they already called weasel boarding and video camera boarding, and if I had one less golf club, I'd be home free.
One lucky you.
Hey, I have an idea.
He reaches into his golf bag and pulls out a large golf club, then tries to hand it to her.
What? What?
She instinctively reaches her hands to take the object offered to her, but she's still holding the photo. She pulls back her hand quickly.
Take this from me.
Why would I want a golf club?
I don't mean for keeps, just carry it on for me. That way I can go ahead and board with just 7 clubs.
That is ridiculous.
Wait.
You're right. He takes the club and replaces it in his bag, then pulls out another one to hand to her. This one is a driver or a winch.
Here, it was done to try a wood. Hold my pitching wedge.
This has to be the worst pickup line I've ever heard.
No, just hang on to it when you board and give it back to me on the plane.
Who cares? Have you looked around? There's nobody else on the plane. Just wait for everyone to give it
Are
back.
you really not going to do me this favor? Seriously?
Hey, you know what they say about people asking you to carry items on the plane for you?
What are you talking about?
I might, maybe the golf clubs, you know.
You think this golf club is a bomb?
No, of course not.
You think I'm a terrorist?
No, please keep your voice down.
Why would a terrorist bring a ferret on a plane?
I thought it was a weasel.
Whatever. I'm starting to feel a little disrespected.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fly to Dallas for a business conference and not be freaked out by a guy with a video camera, 8 golf clubs, and a ferret.
Weasel.
Whatever, it's the same. Then it has the same name as me.
Wait. Your name is Andrea?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, I'm John.
Andrea looks at him.
Attention those boarding Celestial Flight 245 to Dallas, Texas. We will now begin accepting passengers from Vermont, New Mexico, Mississippi, and Manitoba, Canada, as well as those members of our Greater Magellanic Cloud Class Club, and all passengers carrying golf bags with 8 or more golf clubs. Also Zone 1.
Well, thank goodness.
He begins gathering himself and his things together.
Wait, are we going to talk about this?
Talk about what?
How you just so happen to be carrying, much less own, a ferret, weasel, whatever, with the same name, a human name, as the only other passenger on a flight to Dallas?
John looks at her for a second.
Why do you care so much about what I'm taking on board this flight?
What? No. Never mind. Go on.
Andrea pointedly ignores him and examines her photo. John walks over to board the plane. Before he reaches Harlan, he looks back at Andrea and considers for a moment. He then returns to his seats.
Who is it?
Who's what?
Who's in that picture on your phone that you're holding? I saw you looking at it earlier.
That's really none of your business.
Sorry, just making conversation.
John looks out the window, humming to himself quietly. Andrea sighs and holds up the photo for him to see.
It's my boyfriend. My sort of ex, actually.
Ouch. Ooh. Sorry. He died.
What? No! I don't want to talk about this.
Why not?
It's personal.
I told you my weasel's name.
Ferret.
No, it's a weasel. Now, did he run out on you?
No. Well, kind of. Yeah. Not exactly. It's complicated.
What do you mean?
Okay, so we were inseparable in college, and then after graduation, I got a job at the accounting firm that I'm with, and he was never really able to get a job for himself. He keeps trying to rely on me, and I don't even make that much yet. Hey, can't you put the blame out?
I have time. Go on.
I mean, we both have MBAs, and he just hasn't put out applications in like 2 years. And he just hangs around at home watching TikTok videos all day. I asked him to help with the rent, and he makes fun of the way I dress. I have a life, I have a career, and I have a future. Why do I need to chain myself with him? All right.
Makes sense.
The carrier growls.
Quiet, Andrea.
What?
No, not you, fair.
Weasel.
Whatever. Go on.
Right. So finally last week, I told him that I had enough. Either he straightened himself up and found a real job, or we were broke. And he whined and cried. Well, sort of. And I really felt sorry for him, so I caved, and that was a big mistake, I think. But I reminded him yesterday I was leaving for Dallas for a conference. He got really defensive and started to accuse me of trying to avoid him with work. I almost canceled right then, because, he looked so hurt.
But it looks like you made up your mind to go.
I left without saying goodbye this morning, but now I'm wondering if I just punt this trip, tell him I got sick, and go home.
Andrea stands hesitantly, looking away from the gate.
It's just the same. Excuse me?
Nothing.
Attention! Those wishing they could just get out of here on Celestial Flight 245 to Dallas, Texas. We are now boarding passengers in Zone 2. Time to make a decision.
See on the plane.
Andrea remains standing, looking away towards the front of the airport. John moves away a few steps and stops.
Wow. And I thought I had a lot of baggage. Yes, you have your own weasel, ferret, same thing. Come on, Andrea, let's go.
He moves away, breezes past Harlan with a smile, and is gone. Andrea turns after a moment and watches him leave.
What?
We are now happy to accept boarding for all passengers of Celestial Flight 245 to Dallas, Texas. All zones 1 through 6. We welcome everyone, no matter who they are, where they're going, or where they've come from. Could be you're leaving something, or headed towards something. Maybe it's time for a fresh start. Who knows? Just know that there are strange new worlds out there, and Celestial Airlines is your ticket to another galaxy.
Andrea makes a decision, gathers her things, and hurries to the gate entrance. She holds her phone in one hand as he scans, the photo in the other.
Evening, ma'am. Are you sure you're joining us tonight? Do you have any extra baggage?
Andrea smiles at him and looks at the photo one last time. She turns off the phone and tosses it into her bag.
Not anymore.
She exits confidently down the gateway.
Final boarding call for Celestial Airlines, Flight 245 to Dallas. Gangway doors are now closing. Final call. We are very sorry.
A man wearing a rock band t-shirt, a backpack slung over his shoulder with a very conspicuous long tube of salami sticking out of the back, and clutching a car steering wheel, rushes to the stage, out of breath.
Due to recent FAA and TSA regulations, we are no longer able to accept passengers wearing rock band tour shirts, carrying Italian meat products, or used automobile parts at this time. We apologize for any